Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming to this afternoon's program. I am going to move out of the light, first of all. I'm Miss Rhonda. I'm a dancing classroom teaching artist. I don't like to call myself a senior teaching artist for obvious reasons. Let's just say I've been with the organization for a long time. In March of 2020, my husband and I took a weekend trip, a long weekend trip to Florida. And I'd never been to Florida before, so it was a really big deal for me. I saw an old friend, my college roommate. We had great times, great food, great remembrances. We flew back to Philadelphia, and 10 days later, everything stopped. Now, I realized that my trip to Florida was monumental for me, but that couldn't have been the reason why the whole world was holding their breath. So, with the help of DC Global in New York and DCP here in Philadelphia, everyone rolled their sleeves up and got to quick work trying to make sense out of a pretty senseless situation. And I'm happy to report that we are more here than there right now. With a lot of guidance, again from DC Global, we learned new ways of thinking and new ways of doing dance and teaching dance. We went into the world of, I don't like to say this word, but I will, we learned how to zoom, zoom, zooma, zoom, zooma, 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 zoom. And so we got into the virtual world of learning. Excuse me, we learned how to teach and enunciate our words a little better because of being masked. So that was also a great takeaway from a pretty unfortunate situation. And we learned new ways, as I said, of teaching ballroom dance, and not only. And you'll hear more about that as we move through our program. We had no semester finals, no semifinals, no grand colors of the rainbow competition. And in the words, to coin my father's words, he said to me a long time ago, if something seems too good to be true, guess what? It usually is too good to really be true. But as I stand in front of you today and look around this room, look at everyone, and look at the students that are standing anxiously awaiting their entrance behind these chairs, I'm looking at things and I'm saying, this is too good to be true. And it's actually true. So please give yourselves a round of applause. So we're here today really to celebrate our students for their resistance, for their fortitude, for their flexibility and belief, their strong belief, strong enough to make today's event possible. But that's only part of the reason why we are here today. My lips are sealed about the second part. Please help me welcome on stage my co-host, my Dancing Classroom's teaching artist colleague, and proud to say, friend, Miss Sandra Davis. Please welcome her on.
Thank you so much, Ms. Miranda. You're
quite welcome, Miss Sandra.
You're wonderful, and I'm lucky to call you friend as well. So, the big thing that's happening today is DCP's anniversary. 15 years, can you believe it? Isn't that amazing? I know, yes. So, over these past 15 years, we have taught more than 38,000 students. Quite incredible. Yes. Many of these students have continued dancing with our academy program, which we're going to talk about briefly, and some have then auditioned for the Dancing Classroom's All-Stars Performance Troupe, which you'll see a little bit later. So you're in for some good treats today. This afternoon, we will see the results of this wonderful journey because our residency, Weekend Academy, and All-Stars Performance Troupe are all going to present today to celebrate their personal and team journeys. able to see the power of the community an organization like Dancing Classroom emulates, encourages, and hopes to create and foster. A little bit more about our Academy program. Dancing Classrooms offers an Academy program to all students who have completed the school residency. So 5th grade and up, once they're done learning with us. They're meeting for about half a residency, 20 lessons, and they meet on the weekends, and our location is conveniently in West Philadelphia. And it's going to start back up again in September. They're going to encounter other dancers from other schools, which is great, especially in these times when we've been so secluded from everybody, so they'll be able to meet new friends. In middle school and high school, and they'll learn more complex versions of the dances that they've already learned, and a little bit more of some other nice things. If they continue for a full year after that, then they can audition for our All-Stars team. Again, you'll be seeing them a little bit later in the program. If you'd like to receive more information about this, you can ask a GCPTA like myself, Ms. Rhonda, anybody else you see standing around here today, your school teacher. We also have forms at the exit of the auditorium if you'd like to learn a little bit more. A little bit more before we move on. You're going to see some impressive dancing today. One of the main reasons why we're here. If you, which I'm sure you all love GCP, otherwise you would not be here, okay, supporting your students. If you feel so inspired to keep DCP going, we ask you to please, please, please donate, okay? You can easily text GIVE DCP to 44321. It's right up here on the screen. Yes, Ms. Hannah White over there. So if you are feeling quite generous, or throughout the program, if you're really loving what you're seeing, which we surely hope that you do, please consider making a donation. We would be very, very honored and grateful. We're going to turn it back over to my lovely co-host, Ms. Rhonda. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're quite welcome. You're quite welcome, Sandra. When I improvise at the piano, my goal is to embody mindfulness in order to musically express my inner emotions and touch listeners' hearts through my own vulnerability. I must surrender to flow and trust completely in all my years of practice. It's about self-acceptance, not caring what genre of music pours from my fingers, letting go of judgment of wrong notes, and staying present in the moment without ever thinking the journey's next steps. Serving as Musicopia and Dancing Classrooms Philly's Grants and Corporate Development Director from 2017 through 2020, an accomplished pianist and composer with a past life in competitive ballroom dance to boot. She stepped into executive directorship of both Musicopia and Dancing Classrooms in a moment presenting many, many challenges. Equipped with a mighty toolbox, I can confirm and guarantee that in this leadership position, she is always thinking about our shared journey's next steps. Please help me welcome Executive Director Catherine Charlton.
Thank you, Ms. Rhonda. Hello, my name is Catherine Charlton. It is my distinct honor and privilege to serve as the Executive Director of both Dancing Classrooms Philly and sister organization Musicopia. Our two organizations serve over 20,000 students each year across this region, with the shared goal to bring transformative arts programs into all school communities, building confidence, improving focus and perseverance, nurturing creativity, and promoting a culture of mutual respect and well-being. Dancing Classrooms Philly was founded in 2007, 15 years ago. This is our happy birthday celebration. Our three founders were Joyce Bird, Jane Brooks, and Harvey Kimmel. And Joyce and Jane are actually here with us today. Are you here? Yeah. Yes, there they are. Thank you. Harvey Kimmel, who's watching on our live stream as well. We're an affiliate of Dancing Classrooms Global. And what does that mean? That means that we have a huge worldwide family of Dancing Classrooms programs around the world that we belong to. This program was started in New York City in 1990. Who here was alive in 1990? Some of us, right? And featured in the film, the movie, Mad Hot Ballroom. If you haven't seen it, you must. It's an amazing journey. With our fellow Dancing Classroom sites from around the world, our social dance curriculum follows the Dulain method. That's named for our founder, Mr. Pierre Dulain. It uses 6 main beliefs that we're woven into everything we teach. For example, creating a safe space for learning and nurturing joy in our students. The personal journey of students participating in a DCP program is remarkable and beautiful. Inevitably, the first class is awkward, yeah? The students are uncomfortable dancing together and potentially looking at each other in the eyes. And over the course of the program, we have seen time and time again students learning to open up, finding a new comfortableness with each other, and supporting one another with new respect. As you might imagine, the pandemic caused us to be physically disconnected from each other. And for a program that is all about connection, that's impacted our programs in a profound way. We've been asking, what is at the root of the magic of the Dulain method? What is it that makes a dance social? How can we reach students in new and profound ways? And you're going to hear a lot more about that today. For now, I'd like to thank everyone who made today's event possible, our staff, our extraordinary teaching artists, our school partners, classroom teachers, all of family members who are here today, friends, and of course, our amazing and wonderful students. I'm so proud of you all. I'd also like to thank our event sponsors, Encore sponsor Tierney, and Crescendo sponsors Christine Frost Red and Michael Wax. Please give them a round of applause as well for all of you. And now it is my great pleasure and honor to introduce Ms. Kate Lombardi. Ms. Kate started as a Dancing Classrooms Philly teaching artist 14 years ago, and she has worked very hard. Her students love her, but she has worked very, very hard. She was promoted to a senior teaching artist, and then she was promoted to artistic and education manager. She wasn't going to stop there. She kept working. She became the managing director of Dancing Classrooms Philly. And now, for the past 2 years, Ms. Kate has served as the director of philanthropy and community for both Dancing Classrooms Philly and Musicopia. Thank you, and please welcome Ms. Kate.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here in front of you all to share a little bit more about what you just heard. I've been with Dancing Classrooms Philly for 14 years, and the reason that I have stuck around for those 14 years is, yes, I love dancing, that's part of it, but even more than that, it is those students that are anxiously waiting back there to make their way onto the dance floor. It is the students that every year, the journey might have been a little bit different. Every school was a little bit different to work with. Every classroom and classroom teacher was a new and different experience. But the one consistent was the students. The new group of students every year that started together and didn't want to look each other in the eye, that started a residency and had a really hard time shaking those hips. Yeah, but after a few lessons, I saw such bravery. You see such bravery in those students to try something new with someone else, and with all of those classmates that they are working with. So I've stuck around for those 14 years because of the power of social dance and how dancing with others, their classmates, how it impacts the students that we're working with. I've seen the organization grow from working with 75 classrooms doing ballroom dance residencies to 130 classrooms doing ballroom dance residencies, doubling, and even despite the pandemic, getting back up to serving more than 5,000 students this school year. So I'm honored to be here today, and I can't wait to see the dancing. Before we do that, we just wanted to share a little bit with all of you about the history of Dancing Classrooms Philly and how it started. It'll be very short because I know you want to see some dancing. That's what we're all here for today, yeah? So that will be starting very soon, just so you can learn a little bit more about how and where we started. Thank you.
Classrooms of Philadelphia was my love of dance and my feeling that dance is an activity, an art form that everyone can participate in, and I felt that this was something that would be a wonderful contribution addition to the educational curriculum. And it was really very important that we were able to do this, and I'm very proud. I'm proud of the fact that the program, the organization is still thriving. Even during COVID.
So a lot of our job in the beginning was selling the program and to schools that had no money and had to find ways to pay for it. So that's what we did.
We had to get a third party involved with us, someone who was a philanthropist in Philadelphia to help us raise the funds. And that particular person was Harvey Kimmel. And he did assist Jane and I with increasing the funding base. In addition to that, we went to New York and we met with Pierre Dulaine, the founder of Dancing Classrooms in New York City. And Pierre took us around to see different programs in this different schools that were using the Dancing Classrooms curriculum. We also had to hire the teaching artists. We had to raise the funds to pay the teaching artists. We had to train the teaching artists in order for the teaching artists to be able to use the Dancing Classrooms curriculum. We also created a small board of directors with Harvey as the chair. And the board of directors, especially I would say Jeffrey Friedman, was very, very involved in helping us get started.
Remember attending the first competition, and when I saw these 5th grade children dancing with enthusiasm and love for dance and having such a wonderful time, it was extremely moving for me. I remember choking up, and it made working for Dancing Classrooms, if you could call it work, it made it all worthwhile. It was a joy.
Another thing that we did was hire wonderful teaching artists. The people we chose were so dedicated and they were so wonderful and really enthusiastic about the program. They embraced it and they knew how to relate to the kids. And it just, I mean, we never could have done it without people like that. You know, we have Donna Boyle, who's been with us since the very beginning. And we just know that we were really, really fortunate to get such good teaching artists. And that made the program.
I had a school that was a little challenging. They were very challenging. They were rolling on the floor, all kinds of fun things. And at the end, after all was said and done, they did their show. And they had to write me thank you letters, the kids. And one of the gentlemen, who was probably the one that was the most disruptive, wrote me that, thank you for making me a gentleman. So that was really good. They made it all worth it. I just think the future for DCP is expanding. The organization has expanded into different grades and also different types of dancing, which is really good for kids, like hip hop and line dancing and things like that. They're getting to more kids.
I would like to see the program in all the schools. I know now that Dancing Classrooms, which was originally a very gender set program, we had ladies and gentlemen dancing with each other, and I saw on the website recently there's 2 girls dancing together, and I love the fact that the program grows in so many different ways, and that it is not a static program at all.
I see the future actually with the Dancing Classroom students as future citizens, because not only does Dancing Classrooms teach dance, it teaches civility, it teaches respect, it teaches cooperation. So I do feel that the future is important for more students, just like Jane said, to see this in every school.
Okay, so we've invited 4 to 8 students from participating schools who did the ballroom residency this year to come and show some of their stuff. And we're about to announce the schools. Please welcome them as they come onto the dance floor. And I'm just waiting for my paso doble music. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome today's dancers from Dancing Classrooms, Philadelphia. Our first school is St. Anthony of Padua. Their teaching artist is Miss Christina, and they are led in by their teacher, their classroom teacher, Miss Teresa D'Alonso.
Thank you so much. Okay, our next school is St. Christopher School. TA is Mr. Andrew. They're being led in by also the classroom teacher, Miss Blake. Let's give them a round of applause.
Welcome, welcome. Our next school is St. Pio Catholic Elementary School. Their teaching artist is Miss Rhonda, yours truly, and they're being led in by their classroom teacher, the fabulous Mrs. Miller.
Thank you so much. Okay, our next school is St. Monica School, again taught by the lovely Miss Rhonda.
Thank you very much.
They'll be led in by a fellow TA, Miss Zhao Jing. Let's give them a round of applause.
Welcome, St. Monica.
Thank you so much.
And following St. Monica, we have St. Lawrence School. Teaching artist, Miss Donna. And Miss Donna is leading them in. And Mr. James with Mr. Andrews got my kids coming in.
Okay, next we have Albert and Greenfield School, taught by, again, the lovely Miss Rhonda.
And leading in is teaching artist, Miss Christina.
Okay, next we have St. Jerome, TA, Miss Ashley. Again, we're going to have Miss Zhao Jing lead these 2 lovely dancers in. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. And next we have Bell Avenue Elementary. Sharing this residency are teaching artists Clyde and Miss Rhonda. They're being led in by their classroom teacher, Miss Raymond.
Very good. And last but certainly not least, we have Alden Elementary School, taught by the lovely Miss Debbie, and also brought in by Miss Debbie. Let's give them a round of applause. Our final 2 dancers. Fantastic.
And can we give everyone a large round of applause, please? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
It takes a lot of courage to do that.
It does.
I would love to introduce our next person, Mr. Andrew Palunin. His title is Artistic and Education Manager and the Academy Coordinator. He wears many hats at BCP. Let's give him a round of applause. He's going to lead these lovely dancers. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, dancers, are we ready? Yes? All right, let's complete our circle this way. So move over a little bit this way. Very nice. All right, so just like one of our MCs said in the beginning, all the residencies looked a little bit different. So we had some no-contact residencies. We had some residencies that started in no-contact and then they tried to dance in a dance frame. So it's been all over the place. Also, some of the schools did not get to learn all the dances that we offer in 5th grade. So they still learn most of them. So you're going to see most of them today. We're going to start with the first dance that we learned, which is the merengue from Dominican Republic. Can we please make our inside-outside circle? Music, please. Five, six, please begin.
Yo tengo una mami que le gusta bailar los juegos de niño para recordar. Con el mambo Miranda se va a degustar y la caraqueña que la pone a gozar.
Audience, we can clap it up.
Yo tengo una mami que le gusta bailar los
Yeah, there we
juegos de
go.
niño para recordar. Con el mambo Miranda se va a degustar y la caraqueña que la pone a gozar. El baile de la caraqueña es un baile muy estimulado. Yo por cada baile de pelo, todo el mundo se siente pegado. A la vuelta María, ese baile no se baila aquí. Ese baile se baila en espalda, remenea la espalda, remenea los brazos. A la vuelta sonando, caracolito de mamá. Es que no te estoy bailando, caracolito de mamá. Es que no te estoy bailando. ¡Raposo! ¡De apellido de Aras! ¡Mira! 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 ¡Que miren que la voz se mofle. Es el baile de la caraqueña, es un baile muy estimulado. Se pone con la rodilla en el suelo, donde el mundo se queda pegado. A la vuelta
Sing your partner and take a bow. Very nice. Let's give them a round of applause. Excellent job. What a way to start the show. Very nice. All right, we're going to move on to our second dance, and this is our dance from United States, the foxtrot. This is one of our elegant, smooth dances. So please make your inside-outside circle. Dancing for foxtrot. Here we go. Music, please. Five, six, please begin.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever.
A step.
When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight.
Audience, we can snap.
Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something.
Very nice. Please spin your partner and take a bow. Let's give him a round of applause. So smooth and sophisticated. Very nice. All right, so we're gonna move on to another Latin dance. This one is from Cuba. Let's get in our racetrack and dance frames for rumba. Dancers, can we please take one step out of the circle? Yes, please. Very nice. All right. Here we go. 5, 6. Please begin. partner and take a bow. Let's give him a round. Very nice. Very nice. All right, now we're going to fly to Argentina for one of our dramatic dances, the tango. So stay on your racetrack. Let's make our dance, get in our dance frames. And can we all take a teeny tiny step into the circle? All right. Dramatic faces on. No smiling. I can still see it behind your masks. All right, music please. Five, six, please begin. Please spin your partner and take a bow. So dramatic. I got some piercing eye look when they were doing Comet and Scorpion. It gave me goosebumps. Very nice. All right, everyone. So we have, next dance is the swing. And let's all, if you have space, let's all take like maybe 1 or 2 steps out of the circle. Just because this is such a fun and energetic dance. We don't want to smack anyone as we're swinging around. So let's get in our dance frames for the swing.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock.
5, 6,
the clock tonight. Put your back right shot. And we will rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, and the slows down, we'll go for it. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Chimes ring 5, 6, and 7. We'll be right inside. And we're gonna rock around, rock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Ready? 4 minutes, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2. How we going strong and so will you. We're gonna rock around, rock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off and start rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
All right, please spin your partner and take a bow. Let's give him a round of applause. Very nice. Dancers, how are you feeling? Good? Well, are you ready for more? Yay! We got one more dance to show you, but before we do that, can I please ask Bell Avenue and Alden to come into the middle and take a bow? Their residency was a little bit shorter, so we're gonna give them a round of applause, and they're gonna go back to the seat to see the wall. Very nice. Please leave your partner, take your partner back to your seat. Don't run away from your partner. There we go. Very nice. So elegant. All right, the rest of the dancers, can we fix our circle a little bit? Move it a little bit. We're still on the racetrack, and we're back to our regular dance frames for the elegant slow waltz. Music, please. Partner and take a bow. Very nice. Let's give them a round of applause. All right. Let's get in our unity positions, please, the dancers. Very nice. Very nice. So those were the main 6 ballroom dances that we learned. We also learned a couple line dances that we used to do them at the end of every class. Just a fun way to end the class, which we'll do all together a little bit later. But we also have a special surprise for the dancers and the people guests in the audience. We prepared some fun workshops that we all get to try out, and I promise you it's going to be very, very easy, very, very fun. No backflips, no splits today, okay? So we have a little bit of hip hop for you, a little bit of K-pop, and also a little bit of salsa dancing. So everything that is very, very important to know in life, okay? So our first workshop that we're going to start with will be the salsa. So, dancers, can you please go and get someone from the audience to dance with you? Oh, never mind, not for the workshop. Never mind, sorry, stay where you are. People in the audience got very nervous. All right, I'm going to turn over the mic to Ms. Rhonda to introduce the workshop.
I'm going to turn on the mic to Miss Sandra to talk about the workshops.
And I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so we're actually going to start with our salsa workshop first. Let me just give you a couple of quick fun facts about the salsa before we start. The salsa was primarily developed by Puerto Ricans and Cubans living in New York in the late 1960s and early 1970s. The salsa celebrates different regions of Latin America, the Caribbean, and the United States, which includes countries in the Caribbean. With the distinct flavors of each country's cultural influences, salsa is a dance that everyone loves, which you will soon love very soon. Yes? So Ms. Donna Boyle is going to lead the workshop. Let's give Ms. Donna a round of applause. She's one of the original DCP teaching artists, so she's been around for as long as the program, and we're so grateful to have her.
Okay, first, before we start, we're going to start without music, just to show you what we're going to do. So what we're going to do to start, we're going to take our left foot, we're all going to go forward, forward with the left, forward with the right. So we're going to do that a few times. Try it again. Forward with the left, forward with the right, forward with the left. Good. Then we're going to go back with the left, back with the right, back with the left. Oh, look how fast they pick up. Then we're going to do a cucaracha to the side. Side and close, side and close. Oh, they're all ready. We're ready for music. Because that is the warm-up. Music, please. Salsa. In salsa, you're allowed to shake what your mama gave you. 5, 6, all forward. 5, 6, ready, go forward. Forward with the left, forward with the right. Keep going. Forward, forward, forward. All back. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Cucaracha, side, side and close. Okay, hold your feet. We're going to do a basic step. So we're going to go forward with the left, back with the right. Ready? Let's try it slow. Forward with the left, back with the right. Forward with the left, back, faster, and forward with the left, back with the right. Add those hips. Shake your shoulders. Cucaracha, side, side and close, side and close, side and close. I think they're ready for a partner. Get a partner, find a spot on the floor. So I would like the inside circle to face the stage, the outside circle face the audience. With a partner, here we go. Okay, outside circle, you are going to go back with your right foot first. Inside circle, you're going forward towards your partner. Outside circle, raise your hand. Inside circle, raise your hand. Okay, ready? Forward and back. 5, 6, ready, begin. Forward, back. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Good, look at that go, wow. All right, let's try it again. Everybody's freeze. We're going to do 12 counts, forward and back, and then we're going to add the cucaracha for 12 counts. Ready? Shaking those hips. 5, 6, basic count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cucaracha next. 4, 5, 6. Basic. Basic forward and back. Cucaracha next. Good. One more time, forward and back. We're going to start together. Ready? Everybody stop. Here we go. 5, 6, count to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cucaracha to the side. Side and close. Forward and back. Shake those shoulders. Throw your partner and take a bow. Give them a round of applause. Dancers, take a bow.
That was so great. Dancers, you learned some salsa today. You can take that with you throughout the summer, maybe at some family parties. What do we think? That's a fun one, yeah. Okay, next up we have K-pop. I'm going to turn this over to Ms. Rhonda, just to give you some fun facts about K-pop.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Sandra.
Thank you.
K-pop is mainly influenced by hip-hop and urban dance choreography. The emergence of Seo Taiji and Boys in 1992 paved the way for the development of contemporary K-pop groups The group revolutionized the Korean music scene by incorporating rap and American hip-hop conventions into their music and consequently the K-pop moves. And now leading our workshop, I'm not sure which of our teaching artists is leading this, or we have two to. Both of you are. Zhao Ching? Yes. Thank you very much.
Hello, thank you. All right, so for this one, I do want us to spread out just so we don't hit each other. And we can do this all facing, I actually have us all come this side, so we're all facing me this way. Yes, let's come over on this side, that way we have a little more space, okay? And then we can pile up on each other instead of doing one line, so zigzag. Good, come up forward a little bit, come up forward, and then let's just quickly do an arm span, make sure we don't hit anyone when we do that. Good, okay. I see some of us bump into each other, right? Okay, all right, now just a little bit before we get started, I'm sure, have we ever heard of BTS? Yes? How many of us know some of their songs, or at least heard of it before? Yes? Okay, then I'm sure those who have heard it were either really excited to learn or find out that we're doing a dance by them. Does anyone know Dynamite? Yes. So let's learn a part of Dynamite. How does that sound, everyone? Woo! Woo! All right. So, to get started, can I have us both bring our arms kind of like we're chopping the air? To the right. And then can we kind of like sprinkle our fingers? Good, we're gonna do it just like that. Great. So we already have half the move, okay? All right, now, with that, can I have us kick that left leg to the back? Just like that, cross it over, exactly. And we're going to do this like very dramatic. Hoo. Hoo, good. And we're gonna sprinkle, right? Okay, now, let's do this like this. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, and 4. That whole time we gotta sprinkle, okay? Good. All right, ready? Let's do it faster. 1, 5, 6. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right. So that's half the move. Okay. So when we finish, our left hand is here, right? We're gonna bring it, kick that foot on 5, and we're gonna shoot our hand up. And we're gonna pull something down. Pull, pull. Good. So one more time. On 5, 5. Pull and pull. Good. Can we put that together with the beginning? Ready? So we'll go 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull and pull. Good. Now let's freeze there. Freeze there. Can you show me where we left off? Freeze there. All right, catch your balance because the next one's a little bit tricky, okay? We're going to switch and jump. Good, whoa, look at that. They've picked it up without instructions. All right, so if we have our foot on this side, can anyone guess what we're doing with our hands? Yes. Almost, very close. Yes, so we're gonna go and switch on this side this time, okay? Ready? So we're gonna go, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and what's 5? Good! And this time, instead of opening hands, we're gonna go choo-choo. Like a train. Choo-choo! Yes, good. So we're gonna choo-choo. Good. All right, looks like we get all of it, right? So can we put it together and try it? Ready? 5, 6. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pull and jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and choo-choo. Good job, everyone. Believe it or not, that was BTS, a very good part of it. Can we try that with music? Do we know it? Da-na-na-na-na-na, right? Yeah, we got it? Let's keep our ears open for that, okay? Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull and jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choo-choo. Look at that.
you reverse the pictures, go in the front, have the students turn around so the audience can see.
Oh, yes. I guess this is our debut stage, everyone. Let's show our mom and dads. Are we ready? Let's do it one more time and show our parents. That way when we go home, you can teach them too, right? Let's go. Ready? Ready? Here we go. 2, 3, 4, and shoot. Pull, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 1. 5, good job. It's so good. All right, thank you. That was K-pop.
Thank you so much, students, dancers. I am so impressed with you today. What do we think, audience? Yeah, and thank you so much, Ms. Jasmine. That was very great. Okay, we have one more workshop. We're going to do a little bit of hip hop. It's going to be a little different. We're going to do it in a chair, but you guys are still going to be standing. So, audience members, you can participate in this as well. Can we take 3 steps back, please? Perfect. Okay, I know we're getting a little bit hot, huh? We're almost done with the dancing for now, so you can cool off in a little bit. So hip-hop dance includes a wide range of street dance styles that are associated with the hip-hop culture, born in New York City in the mid-1970s. Traditionally, the original dance of hip-hop was breaking, which was the predominant style from the 1970s until the mid-80s. Today, hip-hop is a dance genre that has influenced the entire world. And we're going to have our lovely Miss Rhonda do a little workshop. She's wearing so many hats today. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this is for lots of reasons. We're doing it in a chair so I can cajole you into following with me and not have to get out of your seats. And this is really, all dance is all about the timing and the rhythm and expressing the music. Hip-hop is especially about that. And one of the first moves in hip-hop, it's a grounded movement, is really indicating the time, and it's called head bobbing. So you're just gonna follow me, just follow what I do. You're standing, and so you'll be able to do the standing version of what Miss Rhonda's doing. Yeah? Okay, music maestro. I'm not gonna give any word cues, just follow me.
All right, dancers. So you learned 3 different genres today. Isn't that pretty cool? Yeah, so we're going to give you a little break because you've been working super hard. I know, we're very excited. So we're going to invite you to take your seats again. Thank you so much. Woo! Wonderful job. Look at that, I'm very impressed. Okay. Great work, dancers. Then give them a couple seconds just to settle in. Okay, I'm going to turn this over to Miss Rhonda. Thank you so much.
I have continuously witnessed how dance empowers students and inspires joy. I truly believe that dance is a medium that brings people together and cuts across social barriers. It is my honor to contribute to DCP's mission as it closely aligns with my own personal mission and values. This teaching artist and educator created the Community Bollywood Dance Project in 2009 as a means for community outreach to bring light and joy through the power of connection, dance, and storytelling. She is at the helm, together with Mr. Andrew Pullman, of all of my fellow dancing classrooms teaching artists, and is the driving force, literally, the driving force behind the why and behind the how of we do what we do. Please help me welcome Dancing Classroom's Program Director, Swati Chaturvedi.
Thank you, Ms. Rhonda. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about the why. You saw the joy on our students' faces, and you saw how familiar they were with some of the dances. How many hands shot up when we asked BDS? So you know that these are popular dance forms with our students. But why did we venture into it? Because when the pandemic first hit us, as we all know, our rhythms got disrupted. We were able to get ballroom dancing going online. It's not the same, but it certainly gets our students moving. So that was a huge plus. Now, we wanted to reach more students. So first, ballroom dancing online was expanded to 3rd grade and up. We could reach more students that way, but that wasn't enough. We knew that students were in front of their Zoom screens, we needed more options, so we pulled our teaching artists for their expertise, and we have fabulous K-pop dancers and salsa dancers and hip-hop dancers, and so very graciously they extended themselves and shared more of their skills with our students, and so we were able to create new offerings in all of these dance forms. Now there's the other piece. The last 2 years were so unpredictable that schools were not always able to commit to 10 weeks of a residency, which is what we require for the ballroom program. So we started offering shorter residencies. Let's meet our schools where they are. We also started offering assembly programs. How many educators are in the audience today? Can I get the teachers? So our teachers have worked extremely hard, we all know that. So we decided they needed some dancing too. So we added some teacher workshops, and a lot of our schools took that opportunity to incorporate them into their professional development days. So if your school hasn't done it yet, I'm on a mission to get you all dancing as well. So this is some of our thinking, just trying to meet the school's needs in more creative ways. At the end of it all, just trying to get more dance and movement and more joy through social dancing. Now I'm going to turn it over to our MCs to introduce the next program, and I'll be back up in a bit to talk to you a little more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much, Ms. Swati. So, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to do a little bit more performing for you. We have our All-Stars who have completed the Academy program. These students are in high school. So, they have performed at public events in and around Philadelphia and have had the privilege of representing dancing classrooms at First Friday's presentations in the public squares of Ardmore, at the Union League and at the Barnes Foundation, and that's just to name a few. So they've been really performing and showcasing DCP. Of course, they've built friendships with each other, and that's going to last hopefully a lifetime. I would like to introduce these to you, these students. We have 4 All-Stars today: Michael DeSantos, Anna Lucia Wolf, Bria Scarlett, and Maya Scarlett. Could they please come out for us? Woo! There we go. Thank you so much.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah, come on up. So joining them is going to be our Artistic and Education Manager and Academy Coordinator, Mr. Andrew. He's been here throughout the presentation, so come on out, Mr. Andrew, don't be shy.
Come on out, Andrew.
Thank you so much. I'm going to turn it over to Rhonda.
Thank you, Ms. Sandra.
Thank you.
I'm not going to keep you long, but I want to pick their brains just a little bit. I know I'm not going to ask you to think about Andrew because he's right here in front of you and he knows what PC and all that. But each one of you, first, my biggest thing is to say that these two, I had as students, as 5th graders, at my Saturday Academy program, and I saw him this morning. He's really irrecognizable because he was about this big the last time I saw him. And so it's just really heartwarming to see the development of the students. Now, someone told me something about you today that's very, very special. But what did you do yesterday?
I graduated high school.
So this is actually her last round with the All-Stars because she's going to be going to university in the fall. Yeah? Where are you going to school?
I'm going to the University of Delaware.
My congratulations, Andrea. That's wonderful. And now this one over here. Oh, what's the story about you two? How are you related?
Oh, we're sisters.
Ah, they are sisters. That's not true, isn't it?
Yes.
Is that okay that I said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you dance together a lot? Okay, Lucia, my question to you is really, well, I love your outfit, first of all. But I've been spying on your Facebook page, and I saw a picture from prom, was it last week? Yeah, and I'm just wondering whether you're dancing. Did you have a prom too? Well, has your dancing classes experience impacted on what you did at the prom? I'm just wondering.
Yes, I had to teach my boyfriend how to waltz so that we can dance.
Michael?
Personally, on the dance floor, I use some moves. So.
On that note, let's see what moves they have to show us today.
All right, so first dance that they're gonna dance is merengue, which you already saw, but this is a little bit more advanced version of merengue. 5, 6, 5, 6, please begin.
Yo me enamoré de una mujer bella, se llamaba Karen, era preciosa, era una estrella, y ella me juró ser tan solo mía, y que ni la muerte nos separaría. Al cabo de un tiempo, el amor durado fue palideciendo, se fue muriendo, nada ha quedado, y lo que al principio fue todo ternura, hoy es un infierno, toda una locura. El refrán, no hay mal que dure 100 años, ni cuerpo que lo resista, sobre todo si hay engaño. Y ahora ya puedo cantar y reír a plenitud, porque ya me liberé de tu esclavitud. Es ahora cuando comienza mi vida, y es ahora porque ya puedo cantar. Y es ahora, ya no soy más querida, tú no puedes con tu vida, no puedes vivir en paz.
right. Next dance that they're gonna do is the Argentine tango, and this is another dance that you already saw. So let's set up for tango. We're gonna switch partners here.
Argentina, Buenos Aires.
Thank you. Oh, there you go. We're gonna do one more dance for you. This is our last dance is called salsa. You saw the fifth graders try a little bit of it in the circle. So this was a combination of choreography that we did in the beginning of pandemic when we're not dancing together. So we're gonna start it a line like this, but then we combined it with our salsa that we used to do a long time ago. So it's a combination of two.
Creo que tú no te has ido
all for us another round of applause, please? Thank you very much. Yes. Now, we're here, we're celebrating the students, but without, and the teachers and all the administrators and everyone who's behind all of this great, great work. But without one element, we would not have students, and that is you, parents. I think we want you to understand how important you are in the process and how much we greatly appreciate the fact that you stay behind your children, that you encourage them, because it helps us, it makes you part of our team. And we have some parents here that are going to be speaking. Mr. Andrew, can you come out here, please? You kept your breath after that beautiful performance. Here you are, Mr. Andrew.
So, we have some very dedicated parents in the room. They're parents of the All-Stars that we're performing today. And we asked them to, prepare a little speech about their experience with dancing classrooms and, their support that they provided through all the years. So can we please first invite Ms. Sandra to the floor? She's Ana Lucia's mother. So let's give a round of applause.
No speech, don't worry. I'm sure you're all sweating like I am. I did want to just say this one thing, that my daughter started with this when she was in 5th grade at St. Pio School, and I'm a part-time language teacher at both St. Anthony of Padua and St. Monica schools. So I've had the joy of seeing students as well as my daughter learning through this program. And more than learning, as it was already stated in the beginning, they're like, ew, I don't want to touch him. Oh my gosh, I don't want to touch her. No way, right? Right, yes. And they're like, week 2, I'm like, how are we enjoying it, boys and girls? Nah, we don't like it. Nah, you were wrong. We don't like it. 3 weeks in, everybody's into it, okay? And the thing I love best about it is your child doesn't have to be the top of the class academically. Doesn't have to be an athlete, doesn't have to be head of cheerleading or a ballet dancer. This is a very unique art that I believe the children can learn. They have some wonderful teachers, so they get into it, even if they don't think they will get into it. And I've seen people rise to the top and become captains of their dance team, when maybe in other areas of school, they're not as outspoken or as forthcoming. So it really gives students a chance to shine no matter who they are. So I'm very, very grateful to Dancing Classrooms Philadelphia for the development that it has encouraged in my own daughter. I remember when they lost, I think, the final when she was the captain of her 5th grade team, and that was not a great moment because she was really upset. And I remember thinking, we have to work on the whole being a good sport thing. And I'm pleased to report, almost 7 years later, we've pretty much resolved that issue. So I think the dancing program is great for a lot more than even just dancing. It's a wonderful program. I hope you will all continue with your children. I hope that you will, if possible, join the Saturday Academy after the 5th grade. Thank you.
Ms. Swati, to come out and give your, I think, closing remarks. I know you said a lot, Swati, and I know there's a lot more that could be said, so please.
Thank you, Ms. Rhonda. So I wanted to thank you all again for coming, for your time today. All the schools who could attend, and all the schools who couldn't be with us today, because this year continues to present its challenges. In a lot of the schools that we did ballroom residencies at, they couldn't be with us due to logistical reasons, which I think we can all appreciate. So, can I get one more round of applause for all our students? And how many grandparents are in the audience today? If you're a grandparent, please raise your hand. So glad you could join us today. Thank you. How many siblings are in the audience? If you're a sibling, raise your hand. Oh, look at that. Way to cheer your sibling. Glad you could make it. So in just a bit, there is going to be a little bit more dancing. So parents, I didn't call you out, but we will see you on the dance floor so we know who you are in just a bit. So Andrew mentioned this earlier, so you will see the students do a line dance, which is what they typically do at the end of all the ballroom residency presentations. And right along with that, we will have a component which you kind of got a preview to. The students are coming in the audience, so be prepared. Please don't be shy. I know us adults are shyer than the kids are, but coming out on the dance floor in true DCP tradition, we are going to leave and close out today and be dancing on our way out. So thank you for all of your support as we continue to navigate all kinds of unexpected things. We will get through it, and we are inching towards our new normal. So thank you again, and let's have some more dancing. So Andrew.
All right. So, like I said before, we do these line dances at the end of the class, and this is some of the students. This is their favorite part of the class. So, can I ask all the 5th graders come back to the dance floor, and let's all line up right here facing the audience. Okay? All right. And then can I also ask all the teaching artists present in the room come to the front to show off your dance moves. And then all-stars, come join us too. Teaching artists, you can just kind of line up to in front of the students. Find a spot. Think of a move that you're going to do. Don't do anything crazy. Do something that keeps your feet on the floor. That's what we tell the students. Don't do splits. Don't do back flips. Don't do... Oh, you're going to do a split, huh? All right, DJ, music please.
Back with the bass, the jam is live in effect, and I don't waste time. On the mic with a dope rhyme, jump to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, jump. And I'm into the rhyme, beats and lyrics to make you shake.
Back it up.
Take a chance. Come on and dance, guys.
Everybody turn.
Don't wait, make the swirl. It's your world, and I'm just a squirrel. Trying to get a nut, so move your butt. The dance floor, so yo, what's up? Hands in the air, come on, say yeah. Everybody over here, everybody over there. The crowd is live, and I'm through this. Party people in the house.
Double slide. Donna, do you have a move for us? Here we go. Back it up. More jumps. Back it up. Get up again. Miss Christina. Back it up. Dancers, strike a pose and freeze. Change your pose and freeze. Another pose and freeze. Less pose, crazy pose, freeze. All right, give yourselves a round of applause, dancers, and please take a bow, take a bow. Very nice. All right, don't leave yet, don't leave yet. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be very organized with this one, okay? Can I ask St. Anthony students and St. Monica students to get their, guests from the audience and make their way to the dance floor up top on the stage. Everyone else, please get your guests and you can stay on the dance floor here. We're gonna do a little merengue. Parents, don't run away. I see parents are like, okay, we're out. All right, everybody grab someone from the audience. Hopefully members of the audience were paying attention to your merengue, because now they're gonna have to do all of the steps that you did. So students, dancers, you're gonna have to teach your parents, your guests how to do a merengue. Remember, you got your red light, you're marching. You got some green light, you're going to the side. You have some clock turns. You got some separations with the starburst. And throw anything else into it if you want to. You can dance in pancakes. You can dance in a dance frame. However fancy you want to get. Did everyone grab a partner? All right, let's get in pancakes or dance frames, and let's make it hot. Everybody, you can spread out. We can move a little bit to the sides too. So move, everyone. Everybody move a little bit out that way. Let's spread out, take up all the space as much as you can. And we can move a little bit to the front too. All right, everybody ready to go. Yes, DJ, merengue, please. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, please begin. Shake it, shake it.
everybody, make sure to grab cupcakes on the way out. Cupcakes on the way out. Just a quick announcement. Don't forget to grab the anniversary cupcakes and lollipops on the way out. Keep on dancing.